So hey guys, today we are going to make a login page like this using React, okay, and Tailwind CSS. Okay, this is a simple exercise, but once you do it, okay, you will get too many concepts here. I will go to my VS Code, then go to my file, then go to my folder and create a new folder and name it as practice mix. Okay, perfect. Now I will just select this folder. Okay, now as I have selected this folder, okay, I have not installed something here. Okay, that is, I have not installed thing which will help me, okay, to do this project. I will go to new terminal. Okay, my default terminal is command prompt, so you can go to command prompt if you are in PowerShell or something like that, because I think command prompt is better for this. And npm, you will just write npm create byte @latest. Okay, after that something will get downloaded here. You will name the project as, what to say here, login. Okay, package name you will just leave that. I'm giving the framework React, okay, and I'm using JavaScript, okay, excellent, and yes, and so on. So here, first of all, now if you'll just see here, there will be something downloaded. Okay, first of all, what I advise you is just go there and in index.css, whatever there is, just remove that thing. Okay, just remove that thing, because we don't want this will disturb us. Okay, definitely. And okay, you will go in index.html, okay, and type something like script. Okay, and after that what you will do is you will try to give one source, and you will write here https cdn.tailwindcss.com, because we are using Tailwind CSS here. Okay, so now I will go to my app.jsx. okay, so whatever there is in your app.jsx, just remove that thing. Okay, now because we are in app, so we'll try to put it as app. Okay, so whatever thing we create in React, we have to export that thing. Okay, export default app, we have said. So after that what I will do is I will return. Okay, use return. Why I have used return here is because I want to display these things on a website. Okay, for example, if I just created a div and I created something like an, okay, ctrls. Now I will just, what you'll do, you will go to terminal and just press O. Okay, after you press O, you can see here there is an N here. Okay, if you will zoom it, then you can definitely see an N here. Okay, now what we will type is, what we will do is we will try to put this N here, from here to middle. Okay, for making a UI like this. Okay, because it is in middle. So what we will do is we will just, okay, write here class name. Okay, make sure that whatever thing I have written here, okay, you should write there as well. So in class name we are going to write main H screen. Okay, main H screen simply means entire screen. Okay, so now we have taken this entire screen. Okay, so now what I will do, I will do flex items center. Okay, after you do this flex item center, okay, now what it will help is like from the vertical. Okay, if you see vertically, it will be centered. Okay, and if I want to center it horizontally as well, what I will do justify center. Okay, so now you can see here it is horizontally center. Okay, so after doing this, what I will do is I will create another div here. Okay, and inside this div, what we will put our welcome back email, password, and so on. Okay, but I want to make, at first I want to make this background a little bit gray. Okay, I think now I will see here. Now we can see that it is little bit gray. Okay, because it is little bit gray in the background. Okay, so now we will create a div here, and we will just go there and write something like class name. Okay, and we will give a certain okay. And now what we will do, we will try to just give a certain width to it, okay. So I think I will give a width of 96, okay. So now as I have given it a width of 96, okay, now you can see nothing here, okay. So in order to make it like here, you can see here that this file inside here is like white, okay. So we want to make it white, okay. So I will do bg white, okay. So now you can see nothing, okay, because we have given width only, no height, no height, nothing like that, okay. So if you want to see something, just do p5, okay. Adding 5 means you are putting it inside something, okay. So now as you do that, you see something here, okay. So we have a width of 96, bg white, pf5, okay. I will make it little bit rounded xl. So now, okay, previously these corners were not rounded, okay. These corners, I'm talking about these corners, they were not rounded, but as you do rounded xl, they will get rounded, okay. Now you can use various thing like rounded full also, you can do, okay. And as you do rounded full, you can see something like this, okay. It is more rounded, okay, but we want to use rounded xl here. So now as I have used this, okay, now what I want to do is I have just created up to this, okay. Now I want a welcome back here, okay. So what I will do, I will give a paragraph, okay. You can write that anything, you can make it heading as well, your choice, okay. You can use a semantic tag like header, footer, something like that, whatever you want, but I want to make it simple, okay. I do not want to use any semantic tag here. So p welcome back I have written here, okay. So you can see that this is in center, okay. So what we can do here is we can just say class name and items text center, okay. So now our text here, you can see, is in center, okay. So now you can see here the font is little bit bold here, okay. So what we will try to make, we will try to make the font bold, okay. So now I have made the font bold here. So now it is little bit bold, okay. Now we have to put certain email here as well, okay. So now just below it, I think I have given it, I will make it little bit less, I will try to make it 80 because I think it is little bit, okay. Now it is, I think, little bit nice. You can see here just below it there is email. What we will do is we will just like we will just give another paragraph, okay. So now we will give another paragraph and we will see email, okay. There will be a mistake, okay. Here email will be like this, okay, but we don't want this email just down to this one, okay. That for that reason what we will do, we will just go and class name and mt2, okay. Little bit space we will just try to give, okay. Now you can see there is a little bit space here, okay. Now as there is little bit space, okay, but you can see the size, okay, the email is looking little bit big and the welcome backs will be little bit big, okay. So for that reason what I will do, I will try to make the size text to XL. So now, okay, now you can see the welcome back here is little bit big, okay, than the email, okay. So we can distinguish it little bit clearly. So just below the email, what I want to put is, I want to put an input box here, okay. So what I will do, I will just put input, okay, and there is written something inside the input box, okay. u@example.com. Just go to placeholder and write u@example.com, okay. So now in the input box you can see u@example.com, but you can see there is no space between this and this, okay. So what we will do, we will just do class name, okay. So after doing class name, what we will do, we will try to create some space. Okay, for that what I will do, I will try to give empty2. Okay, empty2 simply gives, okay, it simply means I want you to be little bit far away from me. Okay, from the top. Okay, from the button, if you want to make little bit far away and be, so something like that. Like if I will just put empty 10, okay, then what will happen? So it is telling that, okay, it is telling that I'm trying to be more far from you. Okay, email, that it is saying. Okay, now I think you have understood, but I do not want to be that much 10 far, so I will just put empty2. Okay, so now as you can see the margin 2. Okay, but now here what is missing is, like, here the width is too much. Okay, but here we can see the width. Okay, the width is ugly. Okay, and it is short. Okay, so what we will do, we will just go there and put our width. Okay, we will try to put the width full. Okay, now you'll see there is something like this. Okay, but now here, as you can see here, there is, this is little bit curved one, no? So what we will do, we will try to do rounded XL. Okay, so as we do that, and as I go there, you can see here little bit it is, okay, I will try to, you can see here a little bit it is curved. Okay, we want this curved one only, and you can see here you added at example.com. Okay, it is just near to this. Okay, so what I will do, I will try to make it, you and this margin, they are touching each other. Okay, I do not want to touch. Okay, so I will write px simply means inside this thing. Okay, inside this thing I want some distance. Okay, so px we will just put as 2. Okay, so now as you can see here, there is a little bit distance between this margin and you. Okay, it is looking little bit better, but as we do not press it, nothing happens here. Okay, so we need to, like, we cannot distancify at distance, distinctly say it as example this thing. Okay, so I will try to give a background here as well. So I'll try to write bg. Okay, border. Okay, and I will try to give border gray. Okay, 300 400 something. I will try to make it 300 something. 300 is, and you can see here there is a background which is seen. Okay, but now whenever we touch it, we can see a black thing here. Okay, so we don't want this black thing here. Okay, so because we don't want this black thing here, as we touch it, we will say outline, and we will say it as none. Okay, so as you touch it now, okay, okay, like, okay, as you can see here, mm, now, okay, now we are, when we are touching, nothing is appearing here. Okay, that is sometimes good but sometimes not good as well. Okay, so we will try to change something, like we will do focus. Okay, and we will try to do ring. Okay, and we will try to do as 2. Okay, now when we do that, you can see whenever we are touching it. Okay, whenever we are not touching, okay, the gray is appearing, but whenever we are touching it, we can see a ring here. Okay, now what I really want is, I want focus ring blue 400. Okay, so now you can see it is quite much, okay, quite much like darker than the previous one. So I think it is quite nice than the previous one. So what we will do is, now as we have made email, will come back and so on, we will try to go to our email. Okay, and from here we will copy it, and we will try to paste that thing. Okay, now you will see here there another email you will see. Okay, now here what it is saying, it is saying password. Okay, so what you should do, just go here, just write here password. Okay, and inside this thing what it is writing, okay, let's see that your password it is written. Okay, so just we will go there, and we will change the placeholder as your password. Okay, now you can see here the placeholder has been changed. Okay, your password and email and something like that we have seen. Okay, now it is up to this, and we can see here another thing as well. Okay, now as you see here, okay, you can see here it is spacing from top as well. Okay, the inside element are spacing from top as well. So what we will do, because it is doing that, and in our UI we cannot see that much space from the top. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to just go here and write some, give some padding as well. I will do a padding of 4. Okay, in the first input box. So you can see here too much space is been taken by it. Okay, so we will do a padding of 2 now. Okay, now it is little bit space. Okay, but what we want is, we want our height to be up to 11. Okay, not more than that, not less than that here. So here we have changed the height to 11. So now in our new input box we will change the height to 11, and we will put the padding as 2 padding. Okay, so as we do that, our height, okay, height from this and this px, okay, this gets changed. Okay, so px, okay, padding from this side means this side. Okay, we are going inside from this side. And okay, now whenever we do padding, okay, we do padding p only. Whenever we do padding x, okay, px, then we px2 something like that. Okay, so we go from here, okay, inside here. But when we do p3, okay, we go from here also, here also, this point also, this point also. Okay, so you should know that. After that, we have completed up to this. Now we will go here and we will see there is a login button. Okay, so now we will try to put here, okay, a button, and we are trying to put the button as login. Okay, so here you can see here the button is login. Okay, but you can see the distance between the password and the button. Okay, it is quite distance. So what I will do, I will try to put a margin on the top. Okay, class name. So whenever I put margin on the top, I'm saying that you I'm saying that you should be this much top away from me. Okay, so I'm trying to say as 4. Okay, let's give it too much room. So when I do this, okay, so you should be 4 top away from me. Okay, but now you can see here the login is inside it. Okay, so for that reason, what I'm trying to say, the login text is inside. Okay, so for that reason, what I'm trying to say is, I will just create a div. Okay, I will just create a div here. I will just try to put the login here. Okay, and I will just give class name, and I will try to say the height flex. Okay, item center and justify center, as we have already done it. Okay, I think we have learned the concept. Now when you do that, okay, here the login is somewhere here. Okay, uh, when you do flex items justify center only, where will the login be? Okay, the login will be still here. Okay, because you know that item, but we will do item center as well. Okay, so item center means vertically down. Okay, and the horizontal vertically down, and justify center means horizontally. Okay, you must remember that. Okay, because it was already little bit vertical down, so we didn't have to use, okay, item center, but although I used it. Okay, but we have to use justify center, because if we will not write here justify center, then it will be vertically down only. Okay, it is vertically already down. Okay, as it is vertically already down, we do not need item center. Okay, I'm just use that. Okay, we do not need item center because it is vertically already down, but it is not horizontally. So what I will do, justify center. Okay, and you can see here the color is blue. So what I will do is bg blue. Okay, I will try to make it a bit darker, not that much as well. bg blue 500. Now you can see here. Okay, uh, as you can see here, okay, as we have not put item center, so it is not perfectly, okay, in the in you can see in the vertical direction it is not perfectly in center. Okay, so if you want to it to be perfectly in center, for that reason you should use item center after flex. Now, okay, you what you will do here, okay, everything is fine here. Okay, now what I will try to do is, after this I will try to do something like class names flex item center, okay, bg blue and something like that. Login I'll try to put it as text center here. Okay, now also it is not changing. Okay, so what must be here mistake, okay, that we will find. But before that, just see here. Okay, if you'll see here, it is little bit down from the your password. Okay, so because it is little bit down from the your password, okay, so now here we will not use this mt4. Okay, here we will not use anything here, and we will just try to, now if you'll see here, okay, the login is in center. Okay, so what this mt4 was doing was class name mt4, it was putting our login this much in this much button. Okay, because it was saying put this, okay, put this put this div, okay, 4 times away from me. Okay, so we should just remove that thing. As we remove this thing, okay, we got it in our center. Now we need, what we need is we need some space from the vertical side, downside, here and here. Okay, and we need inside because we don't have the space from vertical side and so on. Okay, so what I will do, I will simply just go here and I will just simply write padding. Okay, padding of, let's say 5. No, 5 is too much. We will, what we will do, we will do padding of like 2. Okay, now I think it is, okay, now padding 2 is perfect. And I think I want to give it a little bit height as well, so I will give it a height of 11. Okay, so now what I will do, I want to, okay, I want to keep your password for top away from me. Okay, so I will do mt4. Okay, so now you can see here, as I said mt4, so there is a distance. Okay, but now as you can see here, there is, it is little bit rounded here. Okay, so what we will do, we will just do rounded xl. Okay, so as you do that, you can see here it is more rounded. Okay, we can create some extra thing here as well, as we write over. Okay, and we will try to write over to read. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, say to you is, when you now, put your mouse here, then the color will change to red. Okay, the hover is for that. Okay, although like it is quite not matching, but I think it is good as well. I will not change it. Okay, it is fine. But and now here you can see here, okay, here it is not given, but in text like this blue color and this red color. Okay, the combination of blue and black and red and black here is quite not like, quite not nice. Okay, so for that reason what I will do, because the button, because the login inside our button, I will just go here and class name. Okay, I'll try to make it a little bit bold. Okay, now it will be little bit bold. Okay, uh, okay, I will try to make it, apart from bold, I will try to make it to little bit, what to say, text white. Okay, because I don't think that this, black is quite setting. Okay, I think it is, we don't need to make it bold. Okay, or we need, I don't think so. I think it is not looking nice, so we don't need to make it bold. Okay, so now here you can see here login is now nice. Okay, and as we are hovering over it, we are getting to change our color. Okay, so now we will go here, and in the last part it's writing, do you have an account, register. Okay, so what I will do, I will just go outside this div once, div. Okay, so now as you can see here, where is this div ending? So this div is ending here, so I will just go outside this div and I will just include a paragraph. Okay, so now what is it, it is written, don't you have an account, register, question mark, register, don't you have an account, question mark, register. Okay, and I will do ctrl as. Okay, so after I do ctrl as, you can see here there is no distance, so I will try to make a little bit more distance. Okay, I will try to write in class name and empty 4. Okay, so I'm telling it remain 4 margin top away from me. Okay, so now I think it is not perfectly in center. Okay, so I want to make this text in center. Now I think now it is perfectly in center. Okay, and as you can see here, in the register is little bit blue. Okay, so what we will do, we will just go here, we will just put span here. Okay, now here as well we will put span, we will try to put this register inside span. Okay, we are just taking this register and we are trying to put the class name as text blue. Okay, now you'll see register is blue. Okay, so I think it is quite nice. Okay, you can do furthermore improvements as well, but if you like this video then just like on it. Okay, thank you for watching it.